Hey, so I'm in my car and I'm about to go see my friend at their BFA at the Cleveland Institute, and I am just so excited that I just was rushing out of the house this morning, and I'm like, I'm gonna do my makeup in the car. It's a classic move that I hit. I love just the natural light, and that's just, what I chose to do today. So I have a little time and I'm like, okay, let me make a little video tutorial because like I'm in the car. So it's a different tutorial than last time, and I'm going to do my makeup probably a little differently. So the theme of his BFA is gloss. I just want to gloss it up. Really dewy look. So I got that same little crusty primer. And it's nice. It makes my skin look really, I don't know where I got it, but I know I didn't pay for it. It was free. So I think it was like a sample of some sort. And I'm just gonna apply a lot because I am going to wear this makeup all day. Or I plan to. And I could use the priming as my skin is like going through it right now. I didn't wear makeup. Well, I put on highlighter, but I didn't wear makeup for a couple days. Like a full face. Because I was trying to give my skin a break because it is like freaking out on me. And I'm just like, girl. Okay, you see how dewy that is though? And then I have another one that I like to use specifically just on my cheeks and nose. This e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer that they also sent me in the mail like a long time ago, and I still have like plenty of it in my hands. They're I cleaned them right before I left. I'm a bit of a grungy girl. I don't do things so sterile. That's probably why my skin is like this, but I'm an artist. We can be a little nasty. I'm just gonna put that on like the T-zone. I don't really need to put it on my cheeks and such, but this primer is really nice. It kind of fills in. I mean, like it says poreless, like I really buff it in. And I don't really like notice primers, but I've noticed this one and the last one that I use. I do like the way it wears down, especially with the amount of powder that I put on. I just want to look frosted. So kind of quick tutorial. Also got this for free. They sent it to me as a sample. It was foundation, but they literally only had like 2 shade options left. The shade that was my skin color was out of stock, so I got a darker tone, and I was like, okay. And it's only slightly darker. It's kind of my contour color, so I will be using it as such. So I'm just gonna put like 1 dot, and this is gonna last like forever because that's literally all I use of this. It's like 1 little dot, like under, there's like a little underpainting of the contour that I'll put on top. So I like a cooler shade on the nose, so just a little there, honestly. And I'll hit the top with the lighter shade. Just got a little left over on my fingers, but so gloss. So I'm like, how do I want to look? I kind of just want to leave the lipstick. I have this shade of like a tint. I'll get it out shortly. So I don't know what I was gonna do, like a no makeup look, but now I'm like, I want to do like full cake. So this Wet n Wild stick I've had for a long time. I got it like 2 Christmases ago from my sister. I like the lighter shade just right there, just a little bit. And why is this? And just a little there. And like such, when you don't have eyebrows, it's like, where do I put the highlight so it doesn't like, there's nothing like separating it from my eye. There's not like a line there for me to go off of. So I've been just, my makeup has changed a lot since removing my brows. Honestly, I can't even remember like when I first did it, but I know, and I probably could find photos, but I know, it was so freeing. Because I used to just, like, I would do my eyebrows, but they would stress me out. And I literally always, like, touch my face. Like, I'm, like, one of those, like, like, I would pull out my eyebrow hairs when I got stressed. So I'm like, let me just get rid of that feeling. And it did. And it's so freeing. Okay. So I'm also trying not to, like, go crazy and just, like, use my one hand so that I can wipe it off, or I'll go stop at, like, a restroom somewhere and wash my hands, because I'm not trying to get, like, foundation all over my car. But yeah, I was going to add, you know, Old Crusty, you know, the ethics of this palette, I can't, like, you know, but I've also had it forever and I don't waste makeup. And this is, like, it's such an aesthetic, cute palette, and you can see that, like, these tones, like, it's worked for me for so long. So I'm gonna use her till she's done. I'll try to find something, you know, more ethical that's similar. Maybe, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go to Sephora, like, for the first time. I got this from, like, Burling, you know, where was it? Like, Ross or TJ Maxx or something like that, where they just, yeah, I know I didn't pay full price for it from, like, Sephora. I would never, like, $50, but I may do that next time and just drop any, like, brands that you like that are very similar, because I do like to use the dark, cool, and medium shades in tandem. I do like that a lot about this. Like, it on camera, it's like, oh, what is she doing? But, like, in person, I really feel like it helps. And maybe that's just me being a dramatic painter girl. So I do mix. I'm just gonna do the medium today because it's the morning. No, I'll do the darker too. And just really, like, cut the, I like to, like, bring it, this whole area darker. I like a super snatched cheekbone, if anything, because I'll probably take some photos today. It's my last day of my sculpture class. I have a big sculpture behind me. I have a painting next to me that I just finished this morning, so it smells like linseed oil in my car, and I love it. Like, oh, I'm gonna miss it. Well, I'll probably, you know, I'll always have a wet painting in my car at some point and get to sit in the car with that delicious smell. So it's not like the last time. But I made a painting of my ceramics teacher because she I was just, you know, we were at the museum. I just mentioned, have you ever painted yourself or been painted? And she said, no, my painting teacher in college told me to never paint again. And, like, that broke my heart. And I'm like, girl, I'm gonna sneak and paint her. So I found a photo of her, like, actively doing ceramics online, and I have a yeah, I just went at it, you know, with, like, an expressionist kind of vibe. So it's just, like, a lot of pretty colors, but I think it'll be hopefully she'll find it to be a nice gift. I don't know, if someone gave me a painting, I would be pleased. If she hates it, she's free to destroy it. But I just felt like, oh my god, like, she is such a kind person. She is very deserving of a gift, and I have canvas and nothing to lose. So I was like, let me get that for her. She's been my teacher for years. She's very dear to me. So I'm gonna hit it with this setting spray, Power Grip Dewy Setting. Also got this a long time ago for free, and I'll use like 2-3 spritzes, and it's still cool. We definitely got it like last year or so. Oh, and it feels so nice and refreshing. And I feel like it does do something, like, when I don't use it, like, I notice. So I would repurchase in like 4 years when I'm done with this, because I have just some spritz stuff, and I'm like, how are you expected to go through this product? And I enjoy that. I'm grateful to have extra stuff, but I'm like, Jesus, like, sometimes it's too much. It's like, eyeshadow palettes are super big, and I'm like, it's impossible. Like, I have palettes from literally years, and I had to do a little cleaning when I was moving, and I'm like, do I use this palette? Because it was just kind of getting out of control. Like, you get gifted one, and it's like, I can't use through an entire, you know, I'm not like doing like full glam every day. And even the times that I did, like I have never gone through, except for like once, and it was like one of those little 4-color, because that was like all I wore like every day for like maybe a whole semester, and I would put on a lot. Like I was like actively trying to go through the palette, so like just the ones that come with so much, and I'm like, oh, like it's good for makeup artists, but like just the regular gal, it's overconsumption. I have this little crispy mascara. I don't even like this one anymore much, but it's still got product in it, girl. She's getting used. Like I like a nice big clumpy lash. Like I like, do I have it? I don't think I even have it anymore, or not here. Like everything got so out of control when I moved. I might have tossed it, I have no idea. But the e.l.f., they have one that is like that, God, what is it called? Tubing mascara. And that one looks freaking fantastic. But of course I don't have her. I just love the way it washes off, because I have like really sensitive eyes. I just like itch. So that's like why I'm not even like in my like falsies lashes era, because I love the look, but genuinely, like, how do you not? Like I get so overstimulated very easily just by like textures and such. So I'm surprised I can even wear mascara. But yeah, definitely, like, she's a light moment, but she definitely does something. Like she lifted, and I usually curl first, but obviously I forgot to. And this can pull all your lashes off, so be careful. You know, I'm experienced gal. But yeah, typically you don't want to put on like a sticky or a gloopy mascara before doing this. And I just ate an apple, because if I don't have food in me, my stomach is gonna hurt. But at the same time, like, I have rewards for a matcha, so I'm probably gonna go get that so that my stomach can hurt, because us lactose intolerant people, like, it's like part of the gene that you also don't listen. So that would be me, and I'm about to get a nice big one, because it's still early enough that they might not be out of it like they were last time. Just another, I don't know, what kind of, I think I'll still do my little under eye moment. So I just use this little Urban Decay brush that gives me depression, because when my old car got stolen, my Urban Decay Stoned palette, that was a gift that I would never have like been able to afford myself. Of course I had it as my like car palette, like to throw on glam last second. Not learned my lesson. So for some reason the brush was separate and I have that, but now it's just like a painful memory, because that was like the prettiest glitters ever. Oh my goodness, they were gorgeous. I can feel them still. Like, where are they on this earth? Where is my palette, girl? Do they still make it? I don't even know. I don't like go to Sephora. I literally run in Sephora when I need like spritz of perfume. I don't like the way that they like just monitor me. Like, girl, I'm not going to steal. But you make me want to, you know, when you're just like monitoring. I do like this brown shade, like under, I'm just doing like a lighter version of my eye. I don't want to look too harsh during the day. I'm not wearing the dress I wanted to wear. I'm wearing like a thicker one with longer sleeves. And I have this scarf that I got from a pile for free, and it's silk and it's lovely, and it's part of my how I'm going to carry my, you'll see on Instagram later, but I'll have like a girl that I sculpted, and we're like a performance piece together. So like I carry her in like with the silk scarf, like she's wrapped in there and then she'll emerge, because basically I did it in the mirror this morning and it looked cool. So you see, like, I like my little puffy bags. It makes my eyes look big. It makes it look like, oh my god, was she up late? Is she okay? Does she need a little coffee? But that color might be a little warm for like just how I'm seeing it in the natural light. So I'm gonna add a little of the cool from the contour now. It's so awkward right now because there's just like the parking lot I'm in, there's just like a security car right over there, and they're probably like, is she doing a tutorial? Subscribe, like and subscribe, you know. I have no idea, you know, like, just YouTube is just more so for me, for fun, and to keep record of my whatever I did with my makeup life. Fit art. It's not really too serious for me, hence my really crunchy tutorials, but I do enjoy. I'm grateful for those that tune in and see and hang out with me in this way, because I used to, like, you know, you throw on a makeup tutorial, you have a little like snack before you, like, it's a good, like, it's a fun pastime, truly. It's like the type of stuff I like to watch when I'm like eating or just being a bored girl. So if you're a bored girl that's eating, hey girl. And you know, girls, the gays, the theys, you know, anyone else who has made it this far, I appreciate you. So, you know, we got a little natural beat going on. You see the skin. I put on highlight this morning just on my bare skin and just failed to bring it with me. So I have like not a glitter in sight, which is like depressing. It's horrible. But I do have a little bit of shimmer that will peek through. So, I mean, I'm giving dewy. And so, like I said, the theme is gloss. I have these little, put a little dry shampoo on. And I don't really use this much either, but it's just something that I found. Didn't pay for that either, but, you know, samples all throughout life. Volume spray. Actually, don't need this one. Oh my god, I have this lottery ticket that I need to cash in. It's like worth like $2. But they're my $2. So, have to do that soon. Honestly, let's just get the lip prepared and call it a night, because this tutorial is getting already pushing the 20-minute mark, and me personally, you know, my patience is, you know, what it is. I have perfume samples, just like, I love the sound of like makeup bag rustling. Wherever, oh, my bag is like attached to me. And I have these. I was gonna give them to my parents, but I'm like, I might eat them and get them another bag later, because like, I was like, they need to experience these. Has anyone experienced? So freaking good. I was looking for the banana because like, why is the banana so good? They had the like version that was one super large banana, and I kind of almost got it on some nasty stuff, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get that. But I kind of like, I was sad that they didn't have the small ones, because I do not like banana flavor, but that specific treat, I don't know what possessed me to try it, but it is a fantastic treat. And this, I think, will be my gloss. So this my sister gave me, I believe. I like that it looks like a little tube of paint. I'm gonna put on a much thicker layer post matcha. Actually, I'll show you now what it looks like, just for the vibe, just for my pre-matcha look. Isn't that pretty? It's super, and it smells like, God, what does this smell? It says watermelon, actually. Yeah, just like delicious fruit. And I don't really like fruity, like, taste just, like, on my mouth, but I don't even know, like, where I was going with that. But yeah, I was gonna wear this gloss, like, just a clear moment. But I think now that seeing that my fit is kind of plain, I just put it on crazy and then just hit the cupids like that. Wipe off the extra. Oh my god, no way. I just found $2 too. So now I'm up like $4 just in the universe once I cash in that ticket. But yeah, this is a good natural beat. And honestly, and let me, I'm probably not, this is just probably, you know, hit my little girl, my little curl. No, I had it like perfect yesterday. Now it wants to like betray me. Okay, I have to get going. So let me just get her together so she can dry in shape. The cap for that? Okay, thank God. Oh. Okay. Period. So good. Okay. I smell like watermelon and I'm about to go get matcha, and I was gifted some pretty sunglasses and I don't wear them, but let's put them on. Ooh, cute. All right. And that's just, you know, how you can do makeup in your car really crunchily. Thank you for sticking by with me. You know, I'll give you an up close. We have that little mark on my nose from when I bumped the shit out of it, but like I said, new beauty mark. And yeah. All right, bye.